Y'all, I am live here in Houston at the Book Readers venue, and I am about to interview Miss Author J. Nell.
Hello.
So, J. Nell.
Yes, ma'am.
Introduce yourself. Tell them the genre you write in, and anything you want them to know. And Jabari is out right now.
I am Author J. Nell.
What, you looking for affirmation?
And I write contemporary romance, generally IR, but I do have some paranormal, some romantasy, I think. And I'm tipping into, MC. Forgot about that. And about to do some mafia. So, all that good stuff.
Bunch of crazy motherfuckers.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe her. She's a hater.
Well, how am I?
You've been a judging judge all day.
Why do you keep saying I judge you?
We were shopping, y'all. She judged every decision I made.
You judged every decision you made.
It's my decision. I'm supposed to judge it.
Come on, we're gonna pray about it.
I said I'm gonna meditate on it.
You meditate.
Yeah. I had to meditate, make sure my money was right.
So,
oh goodness.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Have me out here cracking up.
I'm sorry. Let me be boring.
That's still.
And this is me sober. I don't drink. So, hello. Y'all wants me to drink?
How long have you been writing?
Like when I first started writing or been published?
Okay. How long you been writing and how long you been published?
I started writing Jag in March of 2020.
Now, Jag is the favorite.
For me, yeah.
For me, he was until Atlas came about.
Yeah.
But he was the he was the favorite. So what about Jag was the inspiration? What about him that made you want to say, "Oh, I'm gonna write these Gideon brothers"? What was the inspiration behind that?
I just wanted to see if I could write a book.
What damn?
No, for real. Like I was a very avid reader. So me and my sister would always talk about like we should write a book. It was like things in books that I didn't see that I wanted to see. Yeah. So, I made all these goals after my mom passed, what I wanted to do. I did like a 180 after she died. So I made a lot of lists, a lot of goals, a lot of things I wanted to do, and writing a book was on it. So I had just got a new job. And then like 3 weeks later, we went to work from home because of the COVIDical. Praise God. The COVIDical had came through, and they really didn't have no work for me. So I was sitting at home, couldn't go nowhere. Everything was shut down. Yeah. So I was like, let me see if I can write this book. So my mentality when I wrote Jag was, if I could write my love story, what would that look like?
But so what is love to you? Because the way the Gideon brothers loved on their female, it's a different type of love. It transcends.
It is. I feel like it's the true definition of unconditional love. It's unconditional. I would literally destroy this earth for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that leads me into destroying earth. Speaking of that, let's talk about Jabari.
What about Jay? The first one or the second one?
We can start with the first one,
okay,
because it leads into the crazy shit that went on in the second one.
Was it that crazy though?
Mima and Pawpaw did not deserve the treatment that they received.
If Mima and Pawpaw didn't birth that bastard, then they wouldn't have had to do that.
But they was not even alive.
That's not the point. It's through their lineage.
Y'all,
when your lineage is fucked up, I don't
know a second death, but somehow she wrote it in her book.
They deserved it.
Let's go to the first book.
Okay.
So you got Sky and Jabari trying to figure themselves out.
Right.
And the family is trying to protect Sky due to something that she saw, and they saw her see.
Right.
And so they came after the family.
Right.
So you had the Mr. and Mrs. Smith action sequence in the first book.
Yeah.
Why did you put so much action in it, and how much did you want to express the family bond that they had?
Well, I mean, I feel like I have been building the action from book to book to book, right? I have been building it, and I've talked about all this training. We always heard about they train this and they train here, but then I never showed that training.
Yeah, that is true.
So when Aaron hit, it was my time to shine. It was like, let them, exhibit how well they've trained, what they've learned, how well they fight. Because we know the Gideons can fight. Okay. But bringing the women in was a different dynamic for them.
You also made the women so hardcore. Yeah. You gave them vulnerability. Yeah. But you also gave them this powerful, I will beat your ass.
Because you might need that.
So why is it important to have, especially Black females, shown in the light that they're not damsels in distress to the point that it's just, ugh.
Well, here's the thing. I gave them the soft life, but I also made them strong enough to back their man up. Right. Which I think a lot of us have that. But I think it gets misconstrued that if we have their back, we're strong, we're tough. Right. You know, we're too masculine, right? Yeah. And that's what they say. But so I wanted to show that dichotomy, that they could be soft because they would defer to their men. Yeah. Right. Yeah. They had no problems letting the men lead. Yeah. But if push came to shove, I got his back. Yeah. I'm watching his six. Yeah. I will take your ass out about mine.
And they definitely did, because they was Jesus.
I love it.
Now let's talk about the sexual impact with the Gideon brothers, because you be trying to sugarcoat it like they not having like crazy sex in these books. Please don't look confused. Please don't look confused.
I'm going through my books trying to figure out which scene you're talking about. I can't recall.
You can't recall.
I can't recall any crazy sex scenes that you're referring to. Do you have an example?
I'm gonna move because I'm not getting struck down.
The Lord don't miss. He don't miss. You ain't gotta move.
You over here doing too much, man. So, but why is it important to show a Black woman being loved on?
Because we deserve it.
Why was it important that you had them knock the Sonic coins out of them?
Because we deserve it. At the end of the day, we deserve it. No, because I mean, you know, I think the misconception, like a lot of men feel like that's a woman's duty, right? To have sex with their man, right? At the end of the day, no matter what you've gone through, I need you in that bedroom, right? But they don't have the other component of that, right? Like you're not taking care of me to where I'm okay. I'm beat you to the room, right? So for the Gideons, these women, even though they were tough, even though they stood their own ground, they carried a lot of weight on their shoulders. Yeah. Where the Gideon men took that weight off their shoulders and allowed them to blossom as the women. So when it came down to get down, they was ready to get down. Yeah. I trusted you enough to let you do damn near anything to me, any position, any trick. You know what I mean? But it took them like building them up to the point where you can trust me. I got this weight. Yeah. I have proven myself that I'm not gonna let you down. Yeah. So then when it came time for the naughty, they was like, okay.
And I like in Jag, it was a build up.
It was a build up.
It was a build up. Yeah. And people might say it was a slow burn, but it was not.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I didn't feel it was.
It wasn't a slow burn.
I love this story.
Because when they finally got into it, it was once again knocking the Sonic coins out.
She needed it. Yeah. Savvy was like 49. Had been with a bum bitch for 20 years. A selfish ass bum bitch at that. You know what I mean? Selfish. That bastard was so selfish. It's a wonder he made it through all them books. He should have died. I should have killed him off. But she deserved that level of love.
So what made you say that Jabari is the last? Just the last, because you added more characters now. Don't even start with me.
Which characters?
You got the triplets.
I got the trips.
You got the twins.
They're my girls.
You got the Brennans.
I love the Brennans. I'm already in love with them.
Yeah. They're psycho.
Psycho is such a strong word.
Okay, they're off their freaking rockers.
Now they might be
and psychos. Lawless is a psycho, y'all.
I feel like you judging. Don't judge him.
How many days have the book been out before I say what I'm about to say?
It just came out Wednesday. It's been like 2 days. Well, Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you want to read it and don't want to know, come back in about 3 minutes.
The cemetery scene. Yeah. This man not only got the old folks from out of their resting in peace plot.
Yes, he did.
His boy kicked the caskets off with a Timberland boot.
Yes, he did.
He peed on it because he thought the fire would be higher if he peed on it. Yeah. And then they had s'mores.
Yeah, they roasted s'mores. Yeah.
And you find nothing wrong with it?
Not at all. They deserved it. Every last one of them deserved it. It was an amazing scene. That's an amazing scene. Hell yeah, and he had them there watching me, mom, papa get burnt the hell up. Yeah.
How you gonna cremate the dead that's been buried for years?
They weren't cremated, so you can cremate the dead.
You don't see nothing wrong with it?
Not at all.
Not even.
Not at all. Shannon didn't see nothing wrong with it either. That was well deserved.
Shannon like that crazy stuff.
Exactly.
She like that. She is literally. She loves that crazy stuff.
I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. This man broke into his house to take him out, and he messed up because he didn't. He walked in on the wrong thing. And so you got to pay for that.
Daniel. He went overboard. Y'all, he went overboard.
You can never go overboard.
He went overboard. Him and his wielding battle axe.
Don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. We read, but we don't do that. Don't do my. No, he deserved it. I'm standing on big business with that. I'm standing right here, both feet down. They deserve that.
Let me ask you this: is this your way of continuing on with the Gideons without continuing on with the Gideons because you're bringing in the Brennans?
The Brennans are not the Gideons.
Well, we know that. we know that.
The Brennans are not at all the Gideons. I will say no. It's a branch off from the Gideons. Because if I wanted to stay with the Gideons, I got enough kids at this point to continue. Yeah, I could continue the Brennans. I mean the Gideons if I wanted to.
So by you being an interracial romance author, how do you feel being in the indie world? Because there's always this urban fiction versus interracial romance. But do you just see it as we're Black authors?
Yeah, I support the author, not what they write.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's about the Black woman behind the story, not the story itself.
Yeah.
So I'm a support if she write urban, if she write just African American, if she write IR, romantasy, paranormal. I'm supporting the real life person, not the fake motherfuckers that's in the story. Okay? They're fake. The person writing it is the real person. That's where the support should be.
So do you think with everything going on with politics and all this crazy stuff, so here we are in an independent bookstore.
Yeah.
And so with everything that's transpiring with the election, how do you feel as an independent author that it's going to affect you? Or do you think it's going to affect you in any way?
You know, honestly, I don't know how this is going to work out. I think we just got to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? I think my job is to sit my ass down at that computer and bang out the stories that I need to bang out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
But my job is to write the story. You know what I mean? Because even if you ban it from certain areas, there's still ways to get stories to the people who want to read them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I got to print the bitches out and mail them out my damn self, there's ways to get it to you. If I got to text it to you, there's ways to get it to you. You know what I mean? So I think for me, it's about writing a story. You know what I'm saying? And whatever shit that's coming down the pipeline, you just maneuver accordingly. You know
so how do you feel about Amazon? As it Amazon has takes a big chunk.
A huge ass chunk.
Out of independent authors.
Yeah.
So how do we move to a way where that's not a thing?
I think we'd have to move off of Amazon.
But then where we go?
I see the movement and a lot of authors moving to their own sites. You know what I'm saying? So you can get it directly from the author, and I think that's what we would have to do. Because I didn't realize I didn't have J2 on KU. So somebody had mentioned it. I was like, oh shit, let me put it on there. But what I don't think people realize is like Jag is my longest book, like 72,000 words. And if a person reads him on KU, I think I get $3 or $4. Like I'm not making no money off that. You see what I'm saying? So it's not really beneficial for me to have. It's beneficial to the reader, but it's not beneficial to me to really have him on KU. Like I have to have thousands of people reading him to really see money from that. Yeah.
So where do we go from here? Like, where does J. Neal go from here? You done close out a chapter.
Oh God, I done close out a chapter. Yeah.
So now what's the next chapter?
The Brennans. She don't like the Brennan. She is. I told y'all she been judging all day.
Man, the Brennan stress her out.
They do. They do.
She be doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I expect to be stressed out all 2025.
Right. That part.
From everybody.
Yeah. It's the Brennans is next. I mean, naturally the Brennans is coming. And they're not, I mean, they're not the Gideons. So the Gideons had a softer type of love. Yeah. I mean, we know they crazy as hell, right? They do act a fool for their women when they have to.
Yeah.
The Brennans just act a fool. And they act more of a fool if you fuck with their woman.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
What do you mean?
They're lunatics.
He's a functioning lunatic. I'll give you that. I like it.
I know you do.
Give me a functioning lunatic any day.
Oh my God.
Right? A fine ass functioning lunatic. Yes, please. Sign me up. Where I'll sign up for that.
Y'all are not.
Sign me up. You're the only one who want old Poindexter.
I never said I want to play this.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Lawless and Fury and Savage. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I said I ain't got no boyfriends with the brothers. That's all y'all.
She acting like a punk over here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, because Fury's allegedly supposed to be my book bag.
I gave her the choice, y'all, which one she wanted.
I'm glad I didn't pick Lawless because I've been really like, what the hell?
You would have rolled with him.
And then she didn't even tell us about the other characters in the book. What's the name?
Widow?
In Tim's, y'all.
He's a black Irishman.
In Tim's.
I like it.
Yeah.
But I don't like him either because he's worse than he's right along with the get along game.
He is. I mean, you can't be Lawless number 2 and be sane. That doesn't work. How you gonna have somebody who gonna tell you no, don't do that? If Lawless say I'm about to bust his head to the white meat, he got that, he got the tool to be able to do it for him. That's his job.
Lord.
That's why he went and got me, Mom, and Papa. And brought him to the cemetery for him.
You ain't never gonna let it down.
I love that scene.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
I bet you had a ball right now.
I did. You just wait till you read the book.
The way you ended Jabari, I'm sure. I'm sure.
He gave her the option. He asked her politely.
That was politely.
He did.
If she didn't say yay or nay.
So he took her with him so she could say yay or nay. He had to leave. He was pressed for time. He was pressed for time. We can't even see any questions if any questions are being asked. I can't see.
Or something.
Don't touch it. Your phone gonna go ass over tea kettle.
Have you seen any questions?
Okay. She said she was gonna bomb us. Oh my goodness.
You gave me an opportunity and I did it. And I did it.
Yeah. So yeah, the Brennans.
So what about the MC Club?
I do have to do Lyons Brothers story. Okay. So I will do that. Something else I had to do. The PK series. Mm-hmm. I got her sister because she pregnant and her baby daddy. Mm-hmm. He coming for her. Oh, he coming. She on the run. So I got to do her story. I still got Crew. I got to get you Crew so you can read Crew and his 2. And so in Crew's 3 books, one of them is a menage.
She booked this for real. For real.
Then and we talked last night, so I can't tell everything.
No.
But I got a few things coming in, a new series coming in 2025.
Y'all be shocked about the stuff she got coming.
When I told her the name, Storm was like, "The what? Say it again. The what? What's the series?" I didn't say. I'm not saying yet.
Why not?
Because it's coming out next year. No, because I'm just not ready to reveal the name of the series yet. Look at Rowdy.
She works in
January. January. No, it's January. That's 2025. I'm not doing that yet. I'm not revealing the name, even though Rowdy is over here and interrogating me. I'm on the stand. I'm on the
straight face.
Yeah.
No, not even straight. She got that.
What I tell you last night, Storm, I'm like, I can switch it up. Evil Tracy.
Gotta love her.
So tell the people where they can get your bar. Tell them where they can find you and your Facebook group.
Oh, my Facebook group is Nell's Naughty Neighbors. They can find me on the Book of Faces. The Book of Faces. They can find me on the gram. I'm with Author Nell. I'm there, and on the TikTok, on this clock app.
As soon as it might not be there next year.
Oh, it's still gonna be TikTok. It's just gonna be a different name. Yeah, that's his split personality. That's the other personality that's coming. That's all.
But once again, it was a pleasure talking.
Always a pleasure.
And I still don't like the bringing.
Don't do that.
I like the story, not them.
Why though?
Because they crazy.
So you want what kind of man you want me to write?
I wasn't expecting that.
Why?
I was not expecting that. Because Lawless is psychotic.
Yeah, like
He is psychotic. I don't care how you put it. He is psychotic.
If y'all haven't read the book, read the book. He's not psychotic at all.
He definitely is.
He's a functioning lunatic, but he's not psychotic.
That makes it better.
Yes. It is. Listen, I keep telling you that was justified. Listen, you come after a man like Lawless, you got to come with all your goddamn ducks in a row. You can't come and mess up. And
yeah, I didn't know like Lawless. You knew how Lawless was. I did not.
Yeah, the old boy had to know who Lawless was. So why would you come half stepping?
I mean, he just did like the regular you did instead of all that.
Nah. Because you got to send a message for that bitch. You came to my house. You came to my house.
Y'all,
please.
That's why his book is going to be insane.
In the membrane.
Oh my God. When can we expect the first book?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even cracked the computer for that yet. I got another book that I got to finish.
Oh.
So I got to do that, and then I went live on the Book of Faces the night of Jabari's release, and I came up with another. I don't know. Shannon popped on for a minute, but I came up. We was talking. I came up with another book. That's a little book. It's gonna be a small book, but the name of it is Sugar Granddaddy. So be looking out for that.
It's called what?
Sugar Granddaddy. Sugar Granddaddy. The other book that I'm writing, the title of that book is Date with a Dick.
Date with a Dick?
Date with a Dick, baby.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
You are wild. You are wild. She is wild.
Date with a Dick. That'll be out for Valentine's. I think Sugar Granddaddy might be out around that time too. Yeah. Sometime I know Date with a Dick is Valentine's. Sugar Granddaddy will be out sometime in that same vicinity.
That's gonna keep us reading.
Yeah. Cause you can wait till you see the cover. One boy got his dentures, an oxygen mask, a bottle of Viagra, and a bottle of nitroglycerin on the nightstand. Yeah. Sugar Granddaddy, baby. Yes, indeed. Get into it!
Lord, I cannot.
So then after that, I'll be working on your boo, Lawless, and Widow. Don't do him like that. Don't do my baby law like that. That's so selfish of you. He's a good guy.
Whatever.
I'm gonna make you love him.
You can't.
I promise you gonna love him.
Yeah. But on that note, Janelle.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you. I finally get to interview you in person.
This was a short interview.
It is, but it ain't because it's only the beginning. Because tomorrow I'll be all up in your face.
Are y'all going? Are y'all going?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm on here and on there. That's Rowdy. Y'all listen, y'all go to Rowdy's inbox and tell her y'all want to see one of Janelle's stories through her production company. Because I'm ready.
Which one?
I don't know if we gotta talk about it. I know. We gotta talk about it. Because if you start with
I'm about
to say, because if you start with one, I'm gonna be on you like I need all 11 books, Rowdy.
Ooh, could you imagine her doing Jabari?
No, Aaron's book with the fight scene was the first one.
Was that the one on the island?
That's Anson with the island.
No, she needs to answer.
Anson, you gotta start with the beginning. You can't just start in the middle of the damn story.
You know the fight scene.
But can you Alice at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh.
And the skating?
Oh.
You remember that? And True whooping their ass in the bathroom? Y'all hit Rowdy up because I want to see it.
Huh?
What happened? Uh-oh.
Damn.
Straight line on up. You see me?
Go ahead, Mom.
Come on, Randy.
In the building.
Come on, Randy.
I did. Peer pressure.
Come on. Not us here.
I didn't hear you guys. They told me to come over here and just clap me in. I already told y'all I was going to be in Houston, so I'm here with the girls. We're at the meet and greet. So if you're here and haven't made it to
If y'all didn't come to the Boozy Book Tour, I'm not understanding why you're not here. 2025's schedule is out. You need to be here for the shenanigans and the shenanigans and the love and the support and the camaraderie and all the melanin.
Emphasis on the melanin.
All the melanin.
High key on the melanin.
Okay. So get your ticket for the next events. Like for real.
What are they doing?
Talking, running their mouth.
All right. So that was the interview. Lord.
That was our interview. I hope you guys had such a good time. We did.
The director.
And scene, though. It started with me like this, and it ended with me like this, right? Wasn't that
Lord. What's up, D? What's up, D?
You gonna just leave it on? You leaving it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on.
Okay.
Let me get that from my phone. So nobody hear your conversation. Hot mic. Come on, Rowdy. Here you go.
What are we doing?
I was about to get up. I'm just having that up, and I'm gonna turn it.
So what are we talking about?
Nothing.
What is this event, Storm? What are we doing here? Let me interview you.
No, not interview.
Storm. So tell us about tonight's event.
I literally have a microphone right here.
Oh. Storm, tell us about tonight's event.
Tonight's event is to mix and mingle with the book readers venue. And this is a chance for people who haven't bought tickets or bought tickets to come and talk to the authors. Just chill.
Nice.
Eat some chili and cornbread, and, chili and cornbread.
That's wonderful.
I don't
And
like
what?
this.